Hi, my name's Jodie Nelson. I'm one of the audiologists here at PHONAC headquarters in Steffa. And today I'm going to be talking to you about unilateral hearing loss. There's lots of different terms to describe unilateral hearing loss. It may be single-sided deafness. It could be unilateral hearing. There's also a new one, which is LUHU, limited usable hearing unilaterally. And so that's why we call it LUHU, because it's much easier to say. With unilateral hearing loss, the person has completely normal hearing in one ear and then a hearing loss in the other ear. And that hearing loss could be aidable, meaning a hearing aid would be really good on that side, or it could be unaidable, meaning there's no point in putting a hearing aid on that side, it would not be beneficial. There's actually quite a few kids born with a unilateral hearing loss. It's about 1 in 1,000. But by the time they get to school, it's actually 3 in 100. So a single-sided hearing loss or a unilateral hearing loss can actually deteriorate over time, and therefore we need to be really careful about how we monitor it. A lot of the research has actually shown that kids with a unilateral hearing loss can suffer in the classroom, and they may need to have additional support. They may need to repeat a year at school. So it sounds like something small, but it really isn't, and it needs to be treated. The really difficult thing is that we don't know whether this person with a unilateral hearing loss will sail through and not have any issues at all, or whether this person with a hearing loss, with unilateral hearing loss, actually needs some support. So we need to work with the kids, with the families, with the adults on a really individual basis so that we can work out what is right for them. Now, many people would think, well, there's normal hearing in one ear. That's all you need. And therefore they wouldn't treat it. But actually, a unilateral hearing loss is something that's really significant. It affects you in background noise. You haven't got two ears working together, and you need the two ears working together to be able to cope in background noise, to be able to listen to one person and sort of pull that speech out from all of the other speech noise that's coming in as well. So that's really hard for a person with a unilateral hearing loss. Another one is localizing. We need hearing in both ears to be able to tell where sound's coming from. So people with unilateral hearing loss can't localize. There are a couple of different solutions. There's the CROS solution, and what that does is it takes the hearing from the side that doesn't hear so well. So it takes that sound and it brings it across to the hearing of the ear with the perfect hearing. And therefore the good ear does the listening for both. So that's one solution. The other solution is a remote microphone system and a Roger Focus receiver. And what that does is there's a microphone, maybe with the teacher, maybe with some sort of significant other, whoever it is that you want to hear, and it sends that person's voice directly to the Roger Focus 2 receiver that's on the good ear. So once again, the good ear is doing the listening for both ears. And that really helps kids in the classroom as well, because they can hear the teacher really well. Hearing others in the classroom, hearing their peers in the classroom tends to be better with the CROS. So both systems have great results and are beneficial to somebody with a unilateral hearing loss. So let's say you're a parent and you've just found out that your child has a unilateral hearing loss. What should you do about it? Well, as I said before, we need to monitor this very carefully, and you should be working with your audiologist to work out what is the best solution for you and your child. It may be that you try a few different things. There's no magic formula as to say what should you exactly do, but there are solutions out there, and if you feel your child is not coping so well with their unilateral hearing loss, absolutely pursue it with your audiologist. Hi, my name's Jodie Nelson.
Untuk interaksi sosial. Jadi, kita masuklah kepada impak-impaknya pada slides.
In this video, I'm talking about how hearing loss can impact